Hi, I look awful. Please excuse me. I got home from Florida last night, at about 10 and completely crashed. And then I had to come here to my mother's and, I threw the shirt on and I look awful. Please excuse me. Yes, there's a hole in it. Deal. I don't know. Today I'm going to talk about sexuality and religion and stuff like that. Hold on, I need to fix. Is that better? Is the lighting? I don't know. I need to sort out lighting. I know, I don't know anymore. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna talk about sexuality and religion and gender and stuff, which can be a really controversial topic, but I feel that it's important and people should talk about it because it's important to people and stuff. Okay, so how I kind of got the idea to make this video is my favorite YouTuber, which would be Connor Ward, one of my favorite YouTubers. He was doing a live show on YouNow, and he was kind of talking about religion, and then started talking about gender and stuff like that, and he didn't really get it and stuff. And I kind of tried to explain non-binary and trans and shit to him, but it kind of takes a long time to explain. I'm already almost 2 minutes into this video, and I haven't even started. Oh god. This is gonna be a doozy. But yeah, personally for me, religion is kind of weird in my family. Half of my family is Christian, and some are Catholic and some are Orthodox, I think. But that side, I'm not really educated on Christianity and being Catholic and stuff like that at all. That's my mother's side. I fall more onto my dad's side of religion, which that entire side of my family is Satanist and atheist and stuff like that. But there are Satanists that do worship the devil. We don't. We don't worship the devil. We just believe in spiritual stuff and the tarot card things and almost psychic point of views, stuff like that. So personally for me, that's religion. I'm sorry for what my hair is doing. I don't know anymore. It's always like this. Okay, back on track. So yeah, that's kind of religion for me. But okay, now let's go into more gender and sexuality and stuff like that. For me, for my gender personally, and for my sex. Now, for me, for a lot of people, sex and gender are two completely separate things. Sex means your down below areas, I'm just gonna say it, your penis and your vagina and having breasts and having a period. That kind of stuff is more of sex rather than gender, in my eyes at least. So for me, I classify my sex as female, but my gender as non-binary. Now, non-binary is kind of where you don't really fall on either end of the gender thing. You don't feel like a female and you don't feel like a guy. You're not transgender. So it's not like you want to flip genders, but you don't like how your own gender is classified necessarily. So you're just kind of in the middle here of non-binary, which is what I personally am. And my pronouns are they, them, or she, her. You can call me either one. I've never really been bothered by she, her instead of they, them at all. But it's different for everyone. There are a lot of people that are no, don't call me she, her, call me they, them, if they're non-binary. Also, sorry, I keep looking sideways. I'm looking at the viewfinder thing. I'm sorry. But again, for people, it's different. It really is different for everyone. So I've met people that classify their sex as female, but then are non-binary, but don't classify themselves as a she, her, and don't want to be called a she, her, or don't want to be called a he, him, just want they, them, or theirs instead, which is perfectly fine for me. So I use she, her, or they, them. I don't really care. So now on to sexuality and romanticism and stuff like that. For me personally, I identify as pansexual, panromantic. Now, well, pansexual-ish. I'm more asexual than pansexual, but I'm also pansexual. I don't feel sexual attraction as much to people as I feel a romantic attraction, like an emotional connection and attraction and stuff like that. I don't really mind if someone has a penis or a vagina or what they classify their gender as, which is like the pansexual part of idea, but also asexual. I've never really felt sexual attraction to people in general, and I classify myself more as a panromantic and more of an asexual and a panromantic than a pansexual. But I feel like for sexual attraction for me, if I do feel sexual attraction, or if I do ever feel sexual attraction, it's pan. I don't really care if they're non-binary or not. And panromantic is more of loving someone for who they are instead of what their gender is, or what they look like, or what their genitals are, of course, and stuff. So that's sexuality and gender for me. Honestly though, I'm really comfortable talking about gender and sexuality and stuff like that, and religion. I'm super comfortable with it. If you would like to, you can ask me questions in the comments. Please don't hate. Don't hate on stuff like that. I think it's honestly really beautiful for people that are part of this. I'm sorry, I'm just like... For people that are part of stuff like this, I am here for you. Talk to me in the comments if you have questions about my gender or sexuality or religion. Please ask them. Don't hesitate at all. Don't be scared to ask them, because I'm super open to any kind of questions or whatever. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I love you very much. Goodbye.